Another thing I have been using for like live tutoring, if you find that a kid needs some help, is to make a Zoom meeting. It's kind of like Skype, but you can have more than one kid on here if you want to. So if you go to zoom.com or zoom.us and just sign in with Google, use your school account, and then you can schedule a meeting and you can invite up to 25 people. And if I schedule one, I wonder if I can do one right now and show you. And I can enable the host for video. I can enable my video or not. I can enable the participants' video or not. So with my kids, I've been enabling both of our videos so that we can just see each other, lay eyes on each other, and it was more kind of just for checking in for fun. For tutoring, you wouldn't have to have your video on, which I'll show you right now what it might look like. So if I click save, so you can schedule this meeting, date, time, whenever you want, and name it. So if I save it, I haven't invited anyone yet, but I could start this meeting. So we can speak to each other. I'll open Zoom. The first time you might have to download the app. And then you join the meeting with audio. Join with computer audio. And then, so I don't have my video on, but I can share my screen. So as we're talking, I can share my screen and I can open a whiteboard and I can show them, anything that I want to show them. So I can also, so I could show them how to solve a linear equation if I wanted to, and so on. Or I could share my screen, and I could choose share screen. And it'll just share whatever's on my screen. So if I wanted to, clip a certain problem, or if a kid's having trouble with a certain assignment that that they tried on their own after a lesson, then you could pull up the specific problem. They could even text you a picture of it. You could pull up the certain problem and you could do it there with them live. They could give you advice on what to do, and you could say, yeah, multiply both sides by 3 first. That's a good idea, and talk them through a problem that way in live time. And if it's something real quick, I've even just used Remind to have kids just take a picture of their work that they're struggling with, and then I could just use the edit function on my phone to circle their errors, and they're off and running that way too. So anyway, that's just a few ways I've been using live tools to help kids when I can't be with them face to face.